me see. I'll probably do. You got the mic, right?
Can I hold it?
You could. You got it.
Little Mike talking.
Let me hear all sounds. Testing, 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 testing. 1, 2. Okay, okay. The king is nervous.
I'm not. Do I look okay? Did you check me? I don't have a fresh coat of lip gloss.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean,
Is it though?
it looks like you got platinum. I see what you're saying, but just put your hair down. It's a little frizzy. Yeah. Let me know being.
All right.
All right, testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing, 1, 2, live in effect. All right, y'all. Yo, what's up, beautiful people? Good. This is the Osiris Assad podcast show, episode number 102. So testing, testing, 1, 2. Thank you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the first episode, technically. All my social medias will be in the platform below.
First of all, you need to. Let me tell you something.
In film, there's always 3 points of the camera. If there's 2 people, there's solo shots. So there will be sometimes solo on me, sometimes solo on you, and sometimes solo on both of us. So you can always save that intro when you're by yourself, or like even if you could just do it as many times, just you by yourself. So I'm not in the camera. So right now, while the camera's positioned like this, maybe we should just go straight into.
You gonna stay this time? Damn, that shit just irked the fuck out of me.
Do you know where it landed at?
No, the whole time.
Bro, I hate when you do that shit. Like in my house.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go out next time.
No, go by the fucking cemetery, and if you have to
Do it in my house, go bury yourself in it.
Not berries.
Hi. Just joking.
No, because I really got acid reflux bad. But no. Let's see. No, because the whole shit just whited out. Like, I don't want to be angry, but fuck it.
Yeah, we're not angry. I'm not angry.
You right, you
I don't know what it takes me to be angry. I think it's with my ears. Like, I have, like, ear sensitivity.
If I rub your ear?
No, like, hearing background noise in my ears. If you can't hear me with your ears. I should say ears.
Is your microphone? So, one thing I hate is when people brush their teeth in front of me. Like, the sound of somebody brushing.
I just hate brushing my teeth.
That's so fucked up.
I'm sorry. Like, someone has to say it. It's because I have a small throat. So it's like, I'm automatically gagging.
Nah, you gagging on a
No, like, it's, like, I could have my, like, it's so bad. It could be right here, and I'm, like, about to throw up. That's why I hate brushing my teeth. But I do.
That's why you need a tongue scraper.
I have one.
Okay.
I use that.
Not the one that you put in the back of your throat, but the tool hold on.
I do.
Okay, yeah, those are
I have the, like, the.
Oh, yeah, those are good, too. I got, like, 5.
It's metal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that one.
I got, like, 3 of those. I got all the tongue scrapers. Like, I just bought mad shit from TikTok Shop for the first time.
Me too. I love TikTok Shop. I be selling things on TikTok Shop. Follow me on TikTok.
That's smart. Oh, yeah. Introduction. We're going to have to redo the fucking introduction. Okay. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Mic check. Mics are on.
Hi.
I would tell her come back in, but we're not even going to do that again. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon from wherever you guys are watching. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Clap up for yourself, you guys. Thank you. I really do appreciate everybody who's tuning into the show, who's watching, liking, subscribing, repost. I'm going to link all my social media platforms and hers in the comments. And my email, Osirisassad@gmail.com, booking. Any questions, comments, if you want to write into the show, email that email, okay?
I feel like the fire alarm, you should just wait until it passes.
Until it passes? Who's driving this truck? Like, bro. I actually like this vibe. It's getting calm. Okay. It was good that we did a test run. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, from wherever you guys are watching. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. It's the Osiris Assad podcast show, episode 102, with my best friend, one of the greatest guys in my life, a great person to have in my life, one of the very few people who have been there for me, and have given me great advice always. A beautiful soul, beautiful heart, very talented, very creative, very smart, very charming, and very funny. And don't forget real, okay? She's a social media sensation, in my opinion, and a huge legend in the making. Y'all clap it up for Sierra Nyomie!
That was cringe.
Sierra.Nyy, I'm happy to have you here. I'm very happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy that was all caught on camera because that was like probably some of my best qualities. So I'm going to think about that when I go to sleep tonight. My little affirmations. And I'm taking off my shoes because I want to get very comfortable.
Good. Shit, I'm about to do the same my damn self. Alright. So, remember, if you guys want to email or write in or call in or anything like that, I'm going to link everything for you guys in the comments. So remember, like, comment, subscribe, share, repost, tag me, tag her so we can see it. Definitely. And I'm going to drop all her social media links in the comments below as well. So make sure y'all check that out for me. And like, comment, subscribe to her channel as well. So, I want to take it back to the beginning.
You need to talk faster. You need to talk more livelier.
More lively? All right, so let's take it back to the beginning, y'all. All right. So I've known this girl for about my whole life. I met her when about 4 years old, I guess. And from what I remember, we definitely connected on the bench because we used to be the last two to get picked up every single time.
Never failed. To know me, to know that my dad, you can tell him to be somewhere at 2 p.m. and he will come at 2 a.m. It does not stop. He does not care. Like, I'm sure he does care, but he's just delusional as fuck.
And I remember he definitely came that one last time I remember seeing you on the bench until like 5th grade. And he was just like, yo, why you always here with this dude every day? Or like, why you always on the bench talking
like,
to
sir, you have me sitting on this late bench every single day, building me this reputation of that you probably don't even fucking love me. Oh. And you're getting mad that I'm talking to this guy? Are you kidding? And I'm in 5th grade. Like, I'm not even thinking about him in like having a penis.
Honestly. Me neither, because when he first came up to me, because I don't think that was his first time addressing me, being around you, but I didn't know why he was doing that. I was just like, oh, maybe he just don't want boys around.
He's just very overprotective. Even to this day, he kicked me out of the club the other day, and I'm 22 years old.
I would have done the same thing to my daughter, but honestly, now that I'm older, I get it. But I remember not seeing you for mad long, and Miss Acosta, R.I.P. to Miss Acosta. Rest in peace to Miss Acosta. She was the principal's assistant, I believe, at our old little elementary school. And she used to always be like, even after you left, you still here? She was like, damn, y'all always the last two to get picked up. Did they like? And she would just be like, and she genuinely was concerned. So that's the type of shit, growing up was not easy. So that's the type of shit I remember. She always showed concern for us being the last two there. She always made sure we was good while we was there. And I remember Rupi, he would sometimes come and give us like give me. I think me more so because I was always the last one. I would literally be there like half an hour after you, and he would give me snacks and shit like that. I would probably get home at like 5:30 ish. Like, mind you, school ends at like what 3 2, so we would be there literally for hours. So that was
Ridiculous.
my first memories, literally ridiculous. But I feel like when we really
Is that time we bonded in class one time and we just spent the whole time in sync chatting and up, and after we were like, where have you been our whole life?
literally, I'll be having to remind her because that was like a pivotal point in our friendship because I had just moved over to get some help for my homework, and then he moved me 2 minutes into talking. He moved me up where you was at, and we was talking the whole period, and everyone was just looking back and like I don't even think people was focused on the lesson. They was focused on us talking because for us to never really talk, and every time we would talk, we was just in sync. So everyone was just like in shock that we was just here with it. And by the end of the class, we looked back at each other because the bell rung. All that time passed. We didn't really get shit done. We looking back at each other like, where have you been my whole life at the same time? And then we were just like, oh, and everything we was doing at the same time, which was making us like giddy. And after that, we was friends for like years, and we had fallen off like once when I had went to I kept coming to her high school to pick up girls.
Yeah.
And this other girl, I guess, I don't know if she didn't like her. I don't know what the case was, but it seemed like they was cool. But she would always be like, oh, yeah, let's just go to make her mad. Da, 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 da.
Women are always weird towards me. Like women who are not like in my intermediate friend group, that, and I have like a bunch of girlfriends. Like I am just like a girl's girl. And I hate when people say that they are a girl's girl, but I genuinely am. Like you can ask anyone, any girl around me, like they're in my space wearing my clothes. Like we are just like, I am a girl's girl. So, and I'm wearing theirs. So, yeah, it's just the ones who are not in the intermediate bubble kind of, I don't know.
hating. I do think it was a little bit of jealousy.
But I loved her though.
Maybe not jealousy, but like messiness. Definitely like, I feel like when you really fuck with somebody, you're not trying to always trigger them. Yeah. I get it because we're young.
But we used to walk to school every day together.
Right. It's weird.
It's just whatever though. Like I'm used to it with females. Like they love you until they hate you. So it's just like, what can you do? And honestly, I'm sorry that I'm so itchy, but I just smell so delicious that these mosquito bites keep trying to eat me alive. And this is a very itchy backyard. I do not have bed bugs. Repeat, I do not have bed bugs.
She doesn't, y'all.
I don't.
But I feel like with her, I feel like with H.
Check the camera.
Smart. Let me check to see if this shit rolling. 10 minutes, cool. But nah, I feel like with her, I feel like maybe it was more of a competitive thing, but I also feel like she liked it getting a reaction out of you. But me, she was just.
Did I have a reaction?
No, you was mad at me. You were black on me every day.
Really?
Yes. You were black on me every day. I would show up. And you were like, you look, and you would be on the phone and be like, why did I just get a call from somebody saying they see you in front of my school again? You look fucking stupid. You're like, why do you keep doing that? And then I knew it was making her mad. Oh, that shit just been. I knew it was making her mad, but I was so focused on picking up girls. And I just thought it was funny, bro. I thought it was funny. And I feel like I was so focused on picking up girls that I wasn't even really thinking about all of that shit. Or like the not to say the friendship. Because, I mean, when you kids, you date, but that's nothing. But I feel like when we started really developing a genuine friendship, I feel like it more so came after that 7th grade point because we would be on the phone every day.
Yeah.
But I also feel like, and we're going to get into that too, but I also feel like when it comes down to it, I feel like after we reconnected again, because we have fallen out because of that. Because I remember after like the 5th time or 6th time I showed up, and she was just like, "Oh, I'm done with you," or something like that, because you keep coming to my school looking for me. She was trying to do her. I'm not saying move on because we were still friends, but I guess she wanted her own life by herself. She was dating, she was seeing people, she was making new friends, and I feel like me coming in was kind of cock blocking. So I see why, but I'm not mad I did it. Because when we honestly rekindled, I do feel like it was better. I feel like it was like weird for like the first 5 seconds, but then right after we was just like right back on it. And at that point, I was not talking to anybody from that school, I believe. And with me and you, I think we had rekindled back in the church. Because I remember seeing Logan, Landon.
Oh
And
yeah.
I still got that video on my phone.
Was that Easter?
It was Easter. It was Easter.
Mm-hmm. And my grandma was
Easter.
altar serving. I remember that.
When was that?
That was years ago because my grandma was still in the church, like heavy.
You know what's crazy?
My grandmother's sick now.
Yes. Show love, y'all. Prayers to her grandma, for real. I'm not playing. But I feel like when it comes to it, though, I feel like it was a reason why we rekindled it in the church. And I feel like,
yeah, probably.
And I think that was our sophomore year of high school, or at least mine. Because I feel like we stopped talking freshman year, or like right before freshman year. And then that freshman year, I was outside every day. And then sophomore year, I just started waking up to things. And I feel like us rekindling was completely by coincidence. But, I don't believe in coincidences.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been cool ever since,
Yeah.
She definitely taught me the meaning of friendship. But we're not going to get into that, y'all. We really have to take it back to the beginning because I really want to know how it was like growing up. How was it like, around the time that we met, around the time for you in school? What are your first memories? Like, just take us back.
Let's check the camera right now. Because that was not in the mood. Okay.
Dang, that shit beat the fuck out of a real nigga.
Bro, I'm so itchy.
I knew it was gonna bite my hand too.
So growing up, wait, what was it?
Oh yeah. Take us back. How was it growing up? Was it easy? Was it hard? Just give us more insight into
honestly, I feel like growing up, like now at this age that I'm at, I feel like I really had a great childhood.
Right.
Like I probably am a little bit too spoiled. Like I feel like I have not even like with my taste. It's just like with my expectations.
Yes, it shows.
Like I feel like I really was like spoiled. I was my dad's only daughter, and he's very traditional, overprotective dad. Like he wants to do everything in the world for me. He always tells me I'm his favorite person in the world. And my mom will like give me anything. Like I remember for my 6th birthday, me and my mom and my aunt, like we went to see Beyonce. Like I just had like a really good childhood and like a really good upbringing. I can't remember. Like I've never got like hit or anything. Like I've never got a beating in my life. Like my parents have never slapped me in my life. Like and now I just have a great relationship with my mother. I have a great relationship with her. I was waiting for that to pass. I have a great relationship with my mother and my aunt. That's like really like my true trio of friends. So I feel like, I don't know. And they just always let my personality blossom. Like they've always let me say off the wall shit. So it's just like, I feel like now that's kind of why I still say like off the wall shit all the time. Because it's just like nobody ever like dimmed my light down. Like nobody ever told me like, don't say that or don't. Like my mom is always on defense mode for me. Like if I used to get an argument with like the more traditional side of the grown-ups, like the ones who like valued like the overly respect type of, like my mom would be like, no, she's not going for that.
Exactly.
So I feel like that's kind of what makes me like kind of off my rocker.
Damn, I wish my family did that because it makes sense. I feel like growing up the way I grew up, and I'm really quiet.
Yeah, like I'm quiet, like in a shy, not anymore though. But I used to have that phase, like when I in the middle school, and like I used to have really deep insecurities. I used to have really bad insecurities, especially in high school. Like I remember my first year of high school, I literally used to eat my lunch in the bathroom, like in a fucking movie. I remember you telling me about that. I used to eat my lunch in the bathroom because I was just shy. Like I didn't want to eat in front of people. Like I also was kind of like in my boy crazy era of life, so I just didn't want the boys to look at me and talk about me. And I feel like attention was also always like drawn to me because I had like this body and stuff. but I just
Everybody-
didn't really
yeah.
want to be sexualized like that.
I feel you.
And it was like, yes, I like boys. I had my little play relationships, but like it's kind of different when you feel like everybody's kind of looking at you. And I was like a late bloomer. Like I didn't really like
Definitely.
do any of that stuff
When I was
early
in high school,
on.
she definitely was a late bloomer because by the time I was in high school, all the girls was getting buck wild.
Yeah, like
Sierra
that was
wasn't on
not
that.
me.
She wasn't on that. But I was gonna say, do you feel like you was shy too? Because besides the fact people sexualizing you, do you feel like you felt
I
that
would
way?
check the camera if I were you.
Let me see.
Yeah.
But now I was gonna say, do you feel that way as far as being shy because you literally went to the same school your whole life?
Yeah, like I went to the same pre-K to 8th grade my whole life. But I felt insecurities even when I was with them too, because I mean, it's just normal.
Yeah, but I feel like people.
It's just normal as a woman.
Why do you think most women feel insecurities? Do you think it's because of the things they see on the internet? But I mean, even if there wasn't an internet, like
I feel like it just depends on who you are as a person. Like, where's your confidence at? Like, and it depends on what you're going through at your life. Like, what setting are you in? Like, let's say you get a new job and everybody's already in their millionaire salary. Of course, you're gonna have some type of insecurities. Like, it's kind of. I don't think like insecurity kind of depends on who you are as a person. I feel like it more so reflects on like where you are, like where you, because it like you cannot be an insecure person. Like that's not a personality trait. That is a time period in everybody's life. Like I always say with jealousy, like you can't be a jealous, well, you can be a jealous person. It's like, what do you do with those feelings? Like what do you do with your insecure feelings? Are you gonna go hurt others? Are you gonna go be a bully because you feel insecure? Or like what are you doing with being a jealous, like those jealous feelings? Like are you gonna go sabotage somebody because you can't get the opportunity? I feel like it just depends on like the type of person you are. But everybody goes through those insecure feelings, everybody goes through those jealous feelings, whatever the case may be.
No, facts. I definitely feel like I've experienced that when I see people like in really loving relationships or have healthy relationships with their family. I do feel like a little bit of, I feel like it's a healthy jealousy where it's like, I wish I could have that. But it's not like, I don't want to take it from you, but I just wish I could have that for me. You feel me? But I want to get more into that time period of your life. So,
okay. My fucking legs are, yeah, it's still recording. Oh my god. Let me see.
You do.
Okay. I'm itchy.
Me too. It's getting me mad.
I told you.
Oh god.
We should have got fucking spray when we were out.
Oh, we should.
Okay, continue.
Fuck it. But what was I? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm getting bit the fuck up out here.
Bro,
my mic.
imagine me.
No, literally.
You're fully covered.
You got your whole legs out. I knew it was a smart idea to be covered, but I was like, watch me have my hands out and that get bit. And now look at this shit, yo. I knew that was gonna happen. All right. So, you guys, I really want to get more into your relationship with your parents. You know, you touched on that briefly. I want to hear a little more about it. Was it always good? Do you feel like maybe that's where some of your insecurities might have came from? Do you feel like it was bad? Do you feel like it got good? And then, tell me about your relationship with both of them.
So, honestly, I feel like I am a daddy's girl. Like, but I love my mother. Like, I wouldn't say like I just love. I feel like my dad loves me more. I feel like my dad loves me more than my mother loves me. But, my mother loves me to death. I just have really good parents. Like I just like my parents really really love me. Like I am just loved. Like even when people meet me, like I'm not scared to say I love you. Like I am loving. Like I am love and I am made of love. Like my parents really loved me. Like my mom is a little more like reluctant in the love area. Like we're not very huggy lovey. But I feel like it's also because we're just girls.
I could see that.
So it's like my mom calls me a bitch, which I cannot blame her for because I am bitchy. But
I mean, my dad be calling me all types of shit. I'll be like, I got that from you.
Yeah, no, I feel like my mom is a little more like, but I feel like it's just because we're girls. But my dad is just like obsessed with me.
Yeah,
And I mean, I did have complicated. My dad is not perfect. Like, I used to have troubles with him, whatever. Like, but we've had conversation. We've had to have conversations where we like cry because it's like the woman that they created me to be is like I have to speak my mind. So it's like, Daddy, you're pissing me the fuck off. So it's just like, and then we've had conversation. Like, we had an argument the other day, and I like threw a tantrum. Like, it was like maybe 2 weeks ago. I cried in the car, like, no, I'm never talking to you. And he started to cry because it's just like, and we hugged it out, and he was just like, no, because it's just, I'm a drama queen.
Wow.
But also, like, yeah, that's what makes our relationship so good. Like, I'm in an amazing place with both of my parents.
I love to hear shit like that.
Yeah.
You. And do you feel like you're more closer to the dad than the mom?
I feel like me and my dad are just very similar. Like, he has a big personality just like me. Like, he's a people pleaser, not pleaser, sorry. Bleh. We're not people pleaser. We're people. Right. Like, people just flock to us. We have a lot of friends. We're close. Yeah, like, we have these really big personalities. And my mom is a little more quiet. So, like, she doesn't understand how I can even go out all the time, blah, blah, blah. But my dad literally is in Starlets every night. So it's like,
now your dad was lit.
Yeah, my dad is on the radio.
Your dad's still lit. Cause I remember, I'm not gonna get to that, but he just seemed like he had it always going on.
Yeah, like
even when we was kids.
My dad is this radio personality every single night on 105.1, and I'm just like,
that's
DJ Self and him.
Oh, I thought that was Angie Martinez.
No, she moved on to. She has another.
Oh, you're right. She was a podcast.
They do like this late night show.
Oh, you know, they got invited to her backyard brunch party.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's Nick Cannon, right?
Nah, Angie Martinez.
But continue.
But now, y'all. Fuck, this button is just.
It's okay. Just leave it.
Leave it. All right, y'all. So we talked about the parents. What about the rest of your family? What about your siblings? Do you have siblings? Well, I know you have siblings, but let them know. How many siblings do you have?
I have 3 brothers. I have an older brother from my father's side, and I have one little brother from my mom and dad, Ethan, who's like my brother. Sorry to say. And Chase also feels like my brother. And then I have an older brother.
And shout out to Chase. I remember Chase.
Chase is a cutie. That's like my brother. This is my family though, so it's like, I love them all, but I'm really close to my 2 youngest brothers. Like, I would die for them.
I love that because I fuck with your family. I love your family. They've always been great people. You have a huge family.
I have a really big family, and I love them.
I love that for you because what is crazy? I don't know if this is coincidental, but we both have big families. I feel like we're both very blessed. I feel like we receive a lot of love. What do you feel like is something we don't have in common?
I feel like you are like a prolonger, and I am I'm a procrastinator. But it's also like, if I want something, I have to do it right now. Like, I have to get up and run and do it. Like,
no, that's literally you.
I have no patience. I'm just getting annoyed thinking about the fact that people have patience and they can wait. Like, it's really bad. Like, I wish I had more patience because there is certain things that good things do take time. Like, you do have to wait. But it's just like, it's just annoying to me. Like, he could just wait. I can't.
No, because my family always tell me, they be like, yo, you have no patience. Because I'm always ripping and running around the house because the way I see it is I have a routine. The quicker I get through my routine, the quicker I could get to sending out more business emails, etc., etc. So when they watch this, they're going to be like, I see why they friends. Because your patience is shorter than mine. I didn't even think that was possible. But me, I got patience with you. Of course, because you're a female, I got love for you. We family, friends, whatever. But I feel like as far as outside of you and my family, sometimes I just have no fucking patience.
I hate waiting. It's like the worst thing in the world to me.
Than mine. But
check the camera.
Yeah. Her patience is way worse than mine. I never thought I would meet someone with worse patience than me. But y'all, I also want to get into your more like, middle school life. Tell me about that age range. And how was that like for you? Do you remember middle school, elementary?
I mean, I remember very briefly because I have really bad memory, but I do remember being very insecure. But I don't know if I would call it insecure. I feel like I always had this really big personality. Like, one thing I can remember, and I kid you not, I swear to God, I used to look forward to coming home every single day. I would go into my grandparents' room, and they have like this big floor to ceiling closet mirror. I would talk to myself for 40 minutes in the mirror. I would pretend that there's cameras watching me
that's probably why you're so good at
all
TikTok.
day because I just would talk to the cameras. Like you know how people have imaginary friends? I would pretend that I was talking to people all day. Like, but it would be like a crowd, like a TV personality or something like that. Like, that is, I just would pretend to talk to myself all day. So like, I think that's why I'm so charismatic, because I'm always talking, whether it was to myself, like still to this day, like in the street, sometimes I'll have AirPods in, nothing is playing, and I'll be talking to myself, but I put in my AirPods so people don't think I'm fucking crazy. But I'm like full blown having conversations with myself. Like, I love talking to myself.
Cause sometimes, bro, cause you ever just be in the shower, like even, and just be thinking about some shit and be like, that person had me fucked up.
But I be in full blown conversations responding to myself. Like, people think, like, it's really crazy. Like, genuinely, like, they might send me to the psych ward if they were to really know that when I have in my AirPods, I'm not talking to somebody. Like, it's bad.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with talking to yourself. I mean, I like talking to the realest nigga in the room, which is me. I mean, what's wrong with talking to yourself? I mean, even when people used to be like, "Oh, why would you say you're confident or you're trustworthy?" Like, that's something other people should say. But who the fuck
are they?
Exactly.
Like, I would actually like to hear it better coming from myself than hearing somebody say it to me. Like, because you don't know me, you just know what I'm showing you.
Exactly. I know
people
me
are
better
crazy.
than anybody. People are crazy. But regardless, this is just for my own personal knowing. Who was your favorite teacher from that school that we went to?
Mr. Hinchin.
That's so fucking random, bro. Oh my god, bro. Cause me, you, and all them other people, we were sitting. The four of us were sitting together, and we used to always be like, and I used to always be like, and then you'd be like, you a
That Yo, I'm crying.
I will never forget that shit because he'll be like, you a kiss ass, and you'll be like, Mr. Hitch.
Cause I do, like, that's when I really started to, like, when I get comfortable in an environment, like, it probably took till like 6th to 8th grade when I got comfortable in middle school. But that's when I just did not give a damn. Like, everybody hated Mr. Hinchin. Like, they could not stand Mr. Hinchin.
Nah, he was cool.
But a lot of people couldn't stand him because he was just bad, because he was just, I don't know.
All like, the bad kids couldn't stand him.
Yeah, like, but he was really, really nice. Like, everybody would just talk about him, make fun of him with his little bike. Yeah. And he was just an old man, and I just loved him. And that's how I got that award. Do you remember?
That's literally how you. Yo, me and you looked at each other. I remember you looked at us, and you were just like,
"Oh shit, hold on." Maybe pause. Hello, Keisha. Started doing it. Let me save the picture. I just forgot to respond to you. Wait. And I heard you went to LaGuardia, silly. You're so crazy. So when is the cruise takeoff? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning.
So you got... Yeah, you look good.
Thanks.
Bye, I love you. I'm helping Mikey with something.
Okay, so I'll call you after because I'm going to be here for a long time.
All right.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So I think we kind of already asked this, but do you feel like your experience from being young led you to content creation? I think we pretty much summed that up, right?
I feel like when I was younger, I remember my mom asking me one day, like, what did I want to be? It's so crazy. I knew I was just like meant to be. I just know I'm meant to be amazing. I don't know. Like, I'm in college. I went to school for advertisement and marketing. And that was before like everybody was into marketing. Yeah. So 4 years ago, that was before like TikTok was big. Like, Instagram was a thing, but like I literally declared my major to be advertisement and marketing. Like, I knew what I wanted to do 4 years ago. And I used to just walk up. There's like a hallway in my house. I used to put on my mom's heels and just walk up and down the hallway listening to America's Next Top Model. I just, what else? My mom used to ask me, like, what do I want to be when I grow up? And I used to say I wanted to be a basketball wife. Like, exactly, because I wanted an orange Birkin like Jen. I just always had a very distinct taste, and I just always was just a fucking lady.
Wait, who's Jen?
A girl on basketball wives with like this big orange Birkin.
Okay, shout out to Jen if you ever want to come on the show. I'll book. But now, so since we got to that, I definitely could see. I want to spit, but I don't want you to scream at me.
Don't. I don't know what you need to do.
Can I spit in the garbage?
What?
I can't spit in the garbage.
I don't know. Like, it's disgusting. What if the bag is ripped and it goes in the fucking... Like, I'm just disgusted by it.
All right,
Did you do it?
That was the tag. But nah. So we got to that. We got to the childhood part. We got to the content creation. I really want to get into your TikToks, but that's gonna be the last segment. We're gonna put that in there because that's gonna be a whole segment within itself. But what I wanted to ask you this for real though. Before you made social media, I remember I really wanted you to get on. Like I don't know why, but I just knew like being new on the scene had its advantages. And now that you have clearly doing more than most on social media, what is your favorite thing about social media, and what is your favorite social media app?
My favorite social media app is definitely TikTok. If I was more consistent, I feel like it would love me too. But it's definitely TikTok. I liked it way more before. Like, to know I feel like that's when my TikTok was really, really interesting, when less people were on it. And I would just post like my real off the wall shit. Now I feel like they're adding me from contacts and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, no, I don't want to post me standing outside of my man's house at 3 a.m. But TikTok used to feel like a really safe space. And then I feel like also with me growing up, like, you also have to watch what you post and blah, blah, blah. But when I was younger, I just used to post like the craziest things.
I feel like when I was scrolling through all of their TikToks, I did feel like it was a little crazier back in the day.
Yeah.
But I can't see.
And I filtered it a lot. Yeah. Like, I probably have like 90 privated videos that had like thousands of views. But it was just ridiculous.
But they so funny.
It is so funny. And I wish like you can have that balance. But it's just like, I just don't like people.
And then after, we're going to shoot the TikTok part at the end. And we're going to put it right here where we talk about all the TikToks and shit. Because I really got to like go through them. I want to put them up and everything. Because I really do want to get into the Sierra Tragic Love Life. That shit was funny as fuck. All right. So,
hi, welcome to Sierra's Tragic Love Life. I cannot believe this shit is about me. So, I had 8 romantic encounters this year, and I have now 4. If you are one of them, then it's you and you only. The cut ties are 2, and 2 are blocked. Why they all failed, aced me out. Like me too much, I clearly like to be treated like shit. No ambition, and you're just childish. And I am a psychopath who is very controlling. 4 facts. No, I did not sleep with all these people. Yes, they were all men. Yes, it was all pointless. And yes, I am now in love with all 4. I usually look like this. And that's how I get them. This is how I usually lose them. I like to do things of this nature. Another reason why they're now gone. And in conclusion, I am dumb and...
Okay. What is now? I wanna ask you some different kinds of questions. What is your dream wedding?
My what?
Dream wedding.
I don't know. I just want a big daddy husband. Like, I want my husband to be that man. Like, he has to be amazing, because I literally am amazing. Like, I want him to be Get the fuck away from me.
Right.
I want him to be well spoken. I want him to be a great father to my children. He needs to be extra, extra, extra loving. And he needs to be handsome as fuck. Because I need to just look at him every day and not want to cheat.
What the fuck? I see why
So
you
he needs to have it all. But, and you know, the little flaws. Like, you know, some men are nonchalant. Like, I could work with a man. Because, you know, it's like I'm also very hot. So it's like sometimes men have problems like trust them, blah 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 blah, and sometimes they give a little reason. So things arise. But I really like I just want a good man, like a home. I just want a home.
Okay. So
not a house, a home.
I feel like because
And the question was a dream wedding, but I feel like if I had my home and that person, like I don't even know what like my dream wedding would be, because it depends on our finances. Because I'm also very big, like of course we're gonna be rich, successful, like that's the dream, that's the goal. But it's just like realistically, if we're not in that place where it's like $50,000 is a lot of money. We can have $50 and I still will not have a dream spend $50,000 on a wedding if it's not like $1 million in the bank account. Like I just $2 million probably for $50,000. I just think stuff like that is kind of crazy for a party for other people.
Exactly.
But it's just like when I have my man though, like that could have been 3 Chanels. Honestly, I don't know what's my dream wedding until like I get to those circumstances.
So do you feel like if you was just with the perfect man, y'all had the perfect family, would it matter? Like, would you get married like in a court and just?
I would definitely get married in a court and like decorate my backyard really nice in our house.
So you would definitely have a wedding here.
Not in this house.
No.
Like in our house.
Oh, okay.
Like when we get, because
married,
we're gonna have the money. It's just that am I gonna spend that on a wedding? Why would I spend $50,000 on a wedding if I don't have a house?
Right.
So I just think stuff like that is kind of ridiculous. And it's just people pleasing. So we would like have our house instead of having a $50,000 wedding and like make it really nice. Make it, you know, like, and then like when the money is right, because I want to get married like, you know, like in my early 30s. If I'm not all the way situated by then, God forbid, then if we're like 45, that's when we'll have like our big wedding. Or 40. You know, the dreams are there, but God willing.
So would you rather more money go into the wedding or the ring?
The ring.
The ring. That's smart. And how many kids do you want?
I want 5 kids and I want to adopt kids.
It definitely went up. Me too. High five.
I want to adopt kids for sure.
How many?
1, maybe 2. Because I just feel like I've been a nanny for like years. I have the ability to love children that are not mine. So I need to take advantage of that.
I'm not gonna lie, like my niece and nephew don't like nobody. Like they don't like nobody. I'm pretty sure like Sierra was the only person they ever liked. It's on? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like my niece and my bad, but my niece and nephew, like they don't fuck with nobody. They see Sierra, they run up to her, they hug her. They still ask about you.
I'm literally love. Like I just feel like I'm just love. Like I love children. Like it's just I just like it's just I don't even know how to explain it. Like I love people. I love you. Like I just love. Like why would we not love?
But why do you feel like the world isn't like that?
I don't know why they're angry. I don't know why people are so angry.
I don't get it either. Well, I got a lot of. I feel like I have my own built-up anger or upset inside of me, but like I don't feel like I feel it as much as other people.
And I'm also very forgiving, and I feel like that's where people mess up.
That's what it is.
Because it's just like think about. I feel like that also like came to me when I like got into church and stuff like that. Because it's like, how do you expect God forgive you? You can't forgive other people, and it's just kind of like if you think about it, it's just like. You've made mistakes in your life. You're never going to be perfect. You're going to want someone to forgive you one day. If someone has not done something dramatically traumatic to you, then there is no reason not to forgive them. Like, why? It's way easier to just let go than hold. Everybody who knows me, I'm kind of carefree in senses like that, because it's just like kind of ridiculous to me.
I agree to an extent, because I mean, I do feel like I've experienced like the worst of the worst you can imagine, and I do feel like I literally had to fight to forgive certain people until I got to the point where I was just like, nah. Shout out to Iyanla Vanzant. I feel like watching her really open me up on an emotional spectrum that I had never, bro. I hadn't even cried in years. Like I once I opened the floodgates and I started, drinking at that time period. I feel like I just was doing everything to escape from the things that had happened to me. And I feel like when I was watching Iyanla, she had said something like, "You don't gotta forgive them. Why? Why do you have to forgive them?" She was like, when you're ready to forgive them, you can forgive them. It doesn't have to be a rush process. Shit, you can never forgive them, do they? And honestly, people have to forgive for themselves. But a lot of the times, the people that we have to forgive do not deserve our forgiveness. So you can forgive for yourself. But I feel like it's easier for me to say that also because the situations were a little more detrimental. But when I look at other people not forgive each other for shit like parking spot or a pen, or like they just angry about that all day, to me that's a little ridiculous. That it also shows like maybe they haven't been through enough, or they haven't been through a lot. But I also wanted to ask, do you feel like you've been through more now that you're older, or when you were younger, even though you really had a good childhood?
I feel like now that I'm older, when I was younger, I was not exposed to shit.
Right.
Not shit. Like, I feel like I have really bad memory as well. So it's like I'm sure like I didn't have no perfect life, but it's just like my parents are split up. I've had problems with that, Me and my dad have had our issues before, but still like nothing to fucking move my mind.
This the last go around, sis. Yeah, we gotta wrap this up. We could. Damn, we didn't do a TikTok segment though. Fuck. I'm gonna figure it out. All right. Oh, know what we could do too? We'll be smart because we
This shit.
should. Damn. All right. Favorite zodiac. Drake or Kendrick?
Drake smash.
And before I get into that, what was your thoughts on the whole
I don't know. I love Drake, so I always choose Drake. I don't really get into men's tobaccos, but I just always love Drake, so it's like I don't really know.
So Big Sean or ASAP?
Or who?
ASAP Rocky.
Ooh, I don't know. I love Janae Aiko and Rihanna. I don't like this game. I don't want their man.
Next game. So, all right, this is gonna be a little flash round of this or that. All right, you ready? Pepsi or Sprite?
Sprite.
Louis Vuitton or Prada?
Louis.
Louis Vuitton or Chanel?
Chanel.
Fendi or Prada?
Prada.
Walmart or Target?
Target.
Rapping or singing?
Rapping.
Movies or TV?
TV.
A home or an apartment?
A high-rise condo.
I feel you. Favorite food?
Tacos and wings.
Least favorite food?
Oh no, my favorite food is Thai food. Actually, I'm sorry.
Thai food. You ever had chicken tempura? That shit's not good.
Yeah. My least favorite food is probably, I don't know. I don't want to say it.
Yeah, don't say it. And would you? I'm not gonna ask you that. Trump or Kamala?
Kamala, because she's a girl.
uh, so, I just want to get through the fast questions. So, do failures make winners?
Yeah. So failures definitely do make winners because I just went through a really hard time. And I feel like without that hard time, I just blossomed with ideas. Without that, I don't know where I would be.
Oh, and what would you say is the worst backhanded compliment you've ever received?
I don't know.
What would you say is the best thing someone's ever said about you?
That I'll be a good mom one day.
You will be. And what is your biggest pet peeve? I know you got a lot.
Fucking waiting. I hate waiting. I hate background noise. I hate not getting what I want. The word no makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, I got here at like 3-ish. And once 6 came, I was waiting. She was ready. She couldn't wait. She couldn't wait. So that's a testament to show that she don't lie.
I hate waiting.
Show us. You're not doing that. We could do that inside. Show us the last message you received.
Last message I received was nothing interesting, probably. My friend. Look at my dad's cake. The cake says, "Happy birthday, Richie Spice." I don't know.
What would you say is something you wish people understood more about you?
I feel like I kind of just lay everything out on the table, but I feel like it also gets to the point where since I am kind of jokey about things that do arise in my life, sometimes people don't understand that I do get really, really sad. Like when things aren't going my way, I do go through really depressive stages. And I feel like people don't really respect that. Or like I feel like people also kind of downplay. Like I don't know. I feel like my grandmother's situation really is affecting me. Like I'm doing way better than before. But I feel like I don't know. I didn't have a lot of support when that was going on. Do not fucking hug me.
I don't hug you. I can't fucking hug you.
No, not right now.
No, but I do feel bad because honestly, I thought that seeing grandma. Let me see this one. Oh my god.
It's not recording?
It is. It was just the 20%. But yeah, honestly, I thought seeing grandma was gonna make me feel better, but it didn't make me feel better, to be honest. Like
yeah, it's a really sad situation.
I did not know it was that bad at all. Like I saw it happening like a little bit because you were telling me about it. You were showing me video. I mean, I would see videos, of course, but I didn't know it was that bad. So that's why I say prayers to her grandmother. You guys, positive ones only. Favorite fictional character?
Like, but probably Carrie Bradshaw.
Who's that?
Sex and the City.
Oh, but I'm talking about like cartoon. Like favorite cartoon.
SpongeBob.
Okay, that's a good one. Favorite Disney show?
Hannah Montana.
Who was your favorite character of Hannah Montana?
Hannah Montana.
What would you say? Which Disney mom is most like yours, or which fictional mom character is most like yours?
Probably someone who just doesn't care. I wouldn't say Mean Girl's mom because like she was like too invested in her daughter's life. My mom is like just the right amount of invested.
That's true.
Like she doesn't care to be cool.
Yeah, like she'll still be a parent, but she can listen to you.
Yeah.
I can see that. Now, are there any relationships as far as like friendships that you regret letting go?
No.
Fuck no, that's a good. And why would you say that?
Because I just don't care. Like I'm still cool with, I don't really have problems with people. And like the people that I don't talk to anymore and it's in vain, like we won't even say hi to each other, like I don't regret that. Like I wouldn't want to.
It's okay, I wouldn't want to, but out of the two of us, who's the most likely to always be happy? That's
you.
Hard. Maybe me. Yeah, maybe it is me.
Because I'm just over dramatic.
I low key do be in good spirits a lot, like no matter what. But I feel like if I am hurting about some shit, no one's gonna know. But I feel like I'll let people in but it's not gonna be too far. I gotta get over it to want to talk about it. Like I can't be in it and spreading it. But how do you feel about being the oldest? And do you wish you had an older sibling?
I do have an older brother technically.
Perfect.
I do have an older brother technically, but I do feel like the oldest. I don't know. I just love to give back to my little brother.
I feel you. I feel like my sister's like that.
Celebrate his accomplishments.
Oh yeah, how is Ethan? Is he here?
He's Is he
inside? Oh, he's inside.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say that. That's crazy.
He's upstairs in his room.
How do you feel about like him growing up? You know,
it's crazy to see.
When you have kids of your own, would you be happy with them having your guys similar dynamic?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we have a very realistic dynamic. Like I love my brother. We laugh, we joke. He kicks me out his room. But I mean, I could say that we're close. Like my mom always says like we're not close enough because she wants us to be wiping each other's asses, but we're good. Michael, close it out.
Okay, wait. Between the two of us, who's most likely to watch TV?
You.
Me. But who's most likely to get their heart broken?
Me.
I think it's starting to be me. I think it's starting to. But I could see it being you.
Okay, do the outro.
Who's most likely to give their money to charity?
Me.
Yeah. I'll probably give half, not all of it. Most likely to forgive the other.
Forgive my what?
Like who's most likely to forgive the other? Me.
Maybe me.
You? I can't see you do nothing that make me mad at you though. Like I don't really be mad.
Bro.
Alright, we're gonna close it out, y'all. It's starting to get rainy. The mosquitoes have been killing us. We've been fighting through it for y'all because we love y'all so much. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna go walking this shit. Oh yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you comment, share, tag us, repost. Links to all the social medias will be in the comments. Links to all the social medias will be in the comments. If you guys want to write into the show or email me, you could contact me, Osirisassad@gmail.com. And again, thank you, Sierra, for coming. I love you so much, more than any friend I've ever had. I feel like you're definitely the greatest one. For sure.
Follow me. I'm Sierra.Nyomie everywhere. I think so.
Yeah.
Sierra.Nyomie.
Or Google it. And
Nyomie.
Okay. I do want to ask this though. What would you do if you walked in on your spouse cheating on you?
Kill him. Let's go.
And that's a wrap, y'all. I love y'all. This is episode 2 of the Osiris Assad podcast show. There definitely might be a part 2 to this because this is crazy. But y'all, thank y'all for watching again. And tune in next time. Love y'all. Do you feel like it affected you or you don't really remember?
I wouldn't say I remember, but they say it's like a spiritual thing. They say like, you feel what the mom feels in the womb. And I'm pretty sure that could have felt a little bit lonely for her and things like that. Even though I have, my family, like my grandparents and things like that. But still, in general, you building a family with somebody, you would want them present. But yeah, I mean, my dad's still in my life. Right. But at the same time, I do feel like me and my mother's bond is closer just because she's the one I could depend on. She's the one I could come to for anything. And she's like my day-to-day person, like go-to. Yeah, my day-to-day go-to. Right.
So you said something like feeling the loneliness. Do you feel like you feel that loneliness now?
I am a Scorpio and we can feel lonely. But then it's like when it be too much energy, we get overstimulated. It's like, never mind. Y'all can go home. Like real shit.
Me, I got ADHD.
I have ADHD too. So
oh shit.
Yeah, right. Team us.
Team
but
us.
No, it's like I like having a lot of people around. I'm the person that loves to host things and get people together and the socialization of it all. But then I do get like, okay, I love my personal space and I love my bed and my bed loves me. My bed is flirtatious. My bed flirts with me. My bed calls me home. Like real shit. I love it.